Wu used to very much be Vitality, but the team that's taken shape around him really does put them as the massive favorites in this one. BC.Game are not supposed to have a chance in hell of winning this series. Run on over for Aragorn. And in this pistol, it's already chaotic. It's in your face, playing together. BC.Game brawl their way through. They're going to make out with a bomb plant here. They're looking to bring some fight from the very get-go of the series.
There's no kit right now, but they've got to get going. Vitality with a player locked into Gandalf right now. Mezi's smoke buys a bit of room, but can they make anything of it? Simple and Electronic pick them out of the round, and Rops just walks away. BC.Game with a pistol on Dust 2. In 2025 and 2026, are 33-4 on Dust 2. They have barely ever lost this map.
And they are going in towards the stack. 3 players here at the B site. Mezi dead in an instant. It takes Rops to rise up and try and keep this one all square for Vitality, but the B stack's getting dismantled. Apex gets out with his 2. Lost your front men. It's down to Crazy in this 1 versus 2 clutch. Will get the bomb planted, but Vitality are right here.
It's gone very wrong for BC.Game. The stack holding strong, Crazy at the back of the site, and they run him down together. Further damage. ZywOo, pistol over the Galil. Crazy low health, and the weapon swap. Not enough. ZywOo just saves it. By the bell, by the skin of his teeth.
Simple waits over on long. His team trying to creep on in here. It's Apex at the car. Once again, in a very key position. His double kill is the reason that Force Buy came through for Vitality, and it looks like he's going to go unchecked here. Flash to tee him up. Just the one from Apex. Tech 9 of Aragorn closing in. It's big, and they're able to contain the ramp spillover. Electronic, round now rests on his shoulders. Bomb picked up. And gonna have some room to get this one planted. Let's see how Electronic fares in the clutch. Got a full belt of util to work with.
Goes aggressive, but this is power. This is information. Realizing that this long player has not wrapped background short side, does this give Electronic info?
Even was able to grab the Incendiary, dropped over towards short, so that's another option if he can deal with the first man in.
Drop smoke, Mezi kit. They move in together.
Gonna take a lot of composure here from Electronic. Backstab out, can't finish the job. Mezi with a must-win fight puts a stop. In a way, it was a future you thought was promised to Simple after their win all the way back in Stockholm. Well, ZywOo, Apex, those guys got to live that life.
And it's only gotten better with age.
He gets to don the AWP here. ZywOo once again trying to remain threatening out on Catwalk, and there's the clash. Simple dealing with him on that AWP. Mezi starting to feel some pressure. Been solid in the game thus far. Hasn't had any fumble. But with Electronic waiting down here in this pit, being incredibly patient, he's whittling away at the A defense. There's nowhere left to run for Mezi. He's iced out in the open.
That was a nice recommit for Vitality. They had to take something back, but Electronic, it's all part of the plan, lying in wait. Punishes the pushback. Vitality. So a reassuring round out of BC.Game early. It's so hard to know what to call, right, in terms of where this game is going, because every fan of this game is watching knowing that set up on the mid to be here. 2 players in the site. This is an early enough call that Vitality aren't necessarily prepared for it. They have all the util they need, but look at BC.Game's pace.
Oh, Mezi lining up 2. That's Aragorn and Electronic skewered. Backstab in through the window is held by Mezi, and even as they try to blow this open, he actually can't reply. Follow up on a Rops as well. B-site will fumble. So now we look on to Simple playing an aggressive post plant. Is this a move you're ready for if you're Vitality? Because it's not prim, it's not proper, and oh, it's decidedly Simple, isn't it? He's playing the trigger discipline, eventually takes the shot. ZywOo closes in. Simple wanted both of them. Giving ZywOo the time to ready himself for that fight now. Opens up the door to this retake. Missed shot, Crazy with a chance. And clutching up versus ZywOo, no small feat. That's a 1v2 to tie up this game.
Yeah, it's scary. It gets down to the millimeter, and BC.Game still pull the thread out of Vitality sweatshirt. They are shuffling back into position as we speak. Does that smoke get respected? Ooh, bounces weird.
Oh, it bounced very weird. That's an invitation. That's as good as you're going to get just to hit the go button on this play. Vitality still have time to get set up here, back in their positions. Apex only gets out with one as a stream of entries come on through. And I think we're already starting to arrive at a bit of an awkward situation here. If you're Vitality, the last thing you wanted was to start things off slow.
New city, same goal for Team Vitality. It's not bad drops over. Vitality min-max. The rifle players give SMGs and Deegs over to their teammates. That allows for utility. Vitality with a hoping chance to fight back in this round. This is crazy.
Run on through.
This is desperate.
Oh, Flames given a ticket to ride on his way to the ace. They feed it to him out here on long. A wild move from a confident BC.Game. Flames is quick to extinguish that fire. And they know Mutiris is here. They know he's floating around.
Oh, Flames just wants to go for it. They're going to boost in the smoke. Boost right inside, over the top. Flames. This is all five waiting to happen. A moment away. Mutiris' life burned away by Flames. Yeah, it seemed desperate here for BC.Game, didn't it? It just felt forced, you know, through that smoke. Money advantage. You spot a player close, you know there are going to be more in play. But at no point deciding to cancel. Zywoo could be shot on the side, looking at paranoid about multiple positions. Util getting thrown in. The long play starts to move, and BC.Game needed to hurry up. 30 seconds, it almost feels like a fake, but a spray giving it away, and Flames again, multi-kill. It's Zywoo caught alongside Flames, can't do back-to-back aces. That would be breaking. Further damage, Orb misses, Flames does not. It takes a wallbang to stop him. Simple, only not.
Wait. Oh, shy of it, Rob's there. Just to stop the roll of Simple on his way to that clutch.
Oh, I'm sweating. Zywoo can be a problem, but if not, it's another cat explosion.
Apex on the line here. Flashes are good to get him off of it. Flames over at long so often has had to serve as the stopgap. Might have to do it again, but they're all over his screen. How's he meant to accomplish this? Finally shut down without a multi-kill. And a forced buy that a lot of teams would have never even attempted, looking to deliver for BC.Game. 4-on-3 in this post plant, and a serious decision to make.
Explode into the site. You take out that long calamity round, and what this could have been, it's still at least an even game.
Yeah, this could have been a runaway half for BC.Game. I can't believe I'm saying that, but thankfully, if you wait for that, it's going to take a lot of your time. You learn about the AWP now as well. BC.Game decide to play right on through, smoking the crossroads. They're closing in on this control. Nice. Flames teed up with a flashbang, only gets out with one. However, that's all he's able to accomplish. You find yourself breathing a sigh of relief. 3-on-3, in come BC.Game. Zywoo has to start hitting. Simple is playing through the smoke, only getting out with one. It's another ask of Electronic in the clutch. And we talk about firepower duos. Well, it was this one, Zywoo and Rops, the addition of Rops from FaZe Clan, propelling Vitality to the most dominant season you've ever seen. They're meant to see you through in moments like this. But Electronic now calls that all into question and drives it home. BC.Game against all odds win out on the half.
And I'm not jumping the gun. It's one half of Counter-Strike, but it's certainly a great half for BC.Game. 7 offensive rounds on Dust 2. Vitality call the shots now.
Yeah, fast out through mid on a mid-to-be split, and Electronic is not in a strong position here. Still gets out with his one. Now they tee up crazy, hidden away at the back of the site. Oh, needed something on that swing. It was all teed up for him to do. That's a bomb plant, and out of position are BC.Game. Smoke still in their way with that hit coming in so quickly from Vitality.
Zywoo's had a couple of moments, but for the most part been traded out. BC.Game saved their Kevlar. They get to go again on a potential force buy.
Vitality, this feels desperate.
What are you doing? You gotta go.
Gonna try and get a move on. One shot in the right place would be enough. Simple nails the first man crossing in. And the awkward situation of this time, this clock, it never goes away. You can't outrun it. Mutiris catches one more. Shot pop denied. Vitality takes so long getting everything in order that this one just gets away from them.
Again, Mutiris might have to assist. He's no flash right now to help Aragorn in the pit, who is repositioning. Couldn't be a worse timing. Simple repeat, they're already out.
And they're closing in on him. Corner smoke in, and they're going to start to play around this, so Simple had to back up. Couldn't hang around for the shot there. Still the fear creeping on in, and a missed shot from ZywOo.
Again, the clock.
Really starting to become a problem with Electronic clearing out the tunnels. BC.Game now know that this is feeling like the A play. Run boost into the open. Simple whittled down, but never one to shy away from a fight. Out for a little bit more, and that's one step too far. ZywOo now arrives from short. And this A site crumbles. You're left looking at Electronic on this backstab. He's got him past Rops over here in middle, but they hear that step, and now they know where to focus their attention. ZywOo on this line, and he's going to die falling back with a knife pulled. Vitality quick to course correct. Flash is over, going to let them out, but they're closing in quick on his position. Good flash to get him out with one at least. Mutiris makes sure they put up a bit of a fight here for long. Looking at the clock again for Vitality. 30 seconds here, as it looks like they want to change their mind. Send the bomb back B. If Electronic dies here, this is the round. Getting away from you.
Wait, bomb, 20 seconds, you're going T-spawn to B. You've got to be quick. Running shoes on for Apex. Crazy could still do something crazy. Can he save the round, though? Surely that's too far.
Mutiris deals with Mezi out on the long side. Crazy might look to dip away from middle. ZywOo here is the lone player holding onto it right as that bomb's crossed out in a B.
6-5. Oh, he's got
really
it.
Close, but the bomb will get planted still. BC.Game a man up and looking at this retake.
Round is on. BC.Game actually get to go for it, and they're going to big flank as well. Have they made enough noise for Rops to realize they start to run? Rops could take space back in middle if that penny drops. Crazy holds the plat with the orb. Apex waiting for his moment to strike.
Ready to go. Up and over at a moment's notice. Apex deals with the first man in as the captains clash. Molly now splits the push in half. Cut down in that 3v2. A chance for BC.Game, but that's all it ever was. The moment they get into that post plant, Rops and Apex hit hard.
It's the perfect positions for the tunnels wrap. No one even needs to move. Apex, patient. Molly. Oh, good flash. Vitality punished the close position. Simple's dropping in to assist. Vitality aren't going to jump on that opening kill. They're going to regroup back on B. Lurk smoke for Rops puts a lot of pressure on this site. Crazy again has to hold on. Flames just spam Simple on his rotate through middle. Rops in no hurry. 5v3. Let the round breathe.
Simple and Electronic have to now just look on as the Portuguese three-man component try and wrestle with the grim scenario of this 3v5.
Going back up Cats.
Right into the double setup, but the flash is good. Still, Aragorn provides one. Drop down for Mutiris. But not a good fight for him, and with Rops opening up the back door, a new route has emerged in this round. Mutiris throwing caution to the wind, but shut down by the aggressive Rops. And Simple's last time to don that AWP.
It's never too late. Simple misses that timing. Looking to break the smoke. They are all here.
Nade's good. Attention up in the top mid, and Electronic's going to pounce on the close player. Damage exchange. Simple trying to watch his back. In the end, it ends in a stalemate, and they get out with that 5v4. Vitality reacting quickly, moving fast here up through Catwalk, trying to get ahead of this, trying to outposition Simple on the AWP. They might end up playing right into his hands.
Oh, that's a crazy swing. Mutiris, big punish, going wide on that position. Simple's got to make up for it. Blind shot. Apex out. Simple back in. Double dipping with the orb. ZywOo holds the line. Simple doesn't overcommit. They wait for the lurk. Mezi's not out long. He's in no hurry. The bomb's been planted. Vitality, maybe a man down. They could still be favored to win this round and take Dust 2 with it.
It's the creeping fear as well of playing against Rops in these moments, right? You hit tab, you see you're still alive, you're constantly looking over your shoulder. In this round, it's actually Mezi in that late lurk position. And Simple might just die, shot in the back. Closing in is Mezi, trying to play the trigger discipline because he doesn't just want the one, he wants the round. And there's the claps on the long hole. BC.Game, their hopes rest on the shoulders of Crazy, and there simply isn't time. Vitality pull us through to the natural conclusion. And Apex with some choice words as Vitality keep their strong Dust 2 intact. BC.Game can't meet them for the challenge.
Not too good, was it? But a comeback from 11-2 against Legacy forged something for BC.Game. Can the CT side do them any favors? Not today. Not in this pistol. Simple traded after one. Crazy still hasn't seen
Yeah,
them.
he's
They're
missed this
close
on every jump.
Oh dear.
Moving forward now with a bit of an aggressive stance on Crazy, at least gets him out of the firing line of this long control. Smoke down at the 30-second mark, they're going to come right through it.
Owning.
While he burns out Electronic at the car, Aragorn forced forward on the dual Berettas, can't find a thing. And so Vitality, after that double entry out towards long.
Because it is reassuring that Vitality can go through the rigmarole that was Dust and some of the really late rounds and messy calls and crazy moments and still get out pretty safe.
Yeah. This one could have some intrigue about it. You're going into the stack. You've seen the 5.7s do work, but no ammo for Aragorn and every shot counts. This means Vitality are in. Simple.
Still here.
Raising kill on a Robs with this backstab lines up even more. And now Electronic at home in this B site, tucked in at the barrels. Mutira's here just to try and throw them off and keep them guessing. It's the clear from Flames that seeks to steal it all away. Narrow margins on this round. I'll say this as well, even in the lost games, Electronic able to kind of seamlessly slip back into his spots down here on B on both halves. In that 3D Max one especially, the only player that showed up to play in that head-to-head.
Oh, you've been waiting so long for that, and he just sprays. Body tags. Extra second to line that up. Could have been a man advantage BC.Game. Now it feels like a very unlikely round win. Rob's passive as ever, holding the short push. Caught jumping, that's something, but Galil dead as well. 2 kills. Bomb's going to run it in A.
I mean, still, you're going to take these first 2. These have been high damage, partial buys from BC.Game. 1 player surviving in the second round, 2 players surviving here. Even this, though, can prove kind of tricky with the play coming in through short. He's very, very open on these jumps.
Uh-oh.
Util now starts to roll out. Crazy tries to play it forward. It's Simple blinded off the angle. Chance to dip in on that AWP. Flashes are fantastic, making life hard for Simple. Crazy's bailed him out. Gonna get one more shot from Simple. There's the long kill out of Rops as they clamp down upon this A-hit. Perfect positioning to deal with that AWP.
Oh, Rops is so annoying. He's not even close where you can maybe get a shot off. He is far away, holding the line. In a high-risk position, Flames is deep in connector.
Said it's going to feel like a surprisingly good buy, though, and you even have a Mac-10 in play here for Vitality. Flash through out towards Monster. Aragorn sent into the waiting Rops, and again, they find themselves saying, this guy's always in the right place, where he needs to be.
Yeah, it's a cool idea as well. BC.Game broke the smoke with a nade, and they flash at the same time. So anyone outside of Monster in a standard position is getting killed there, but Robs couldn't be more passive, but just active enough to get that kill. B is open for the taking, so Vitality think, but the fight is going to come to them. Simple chase down after one, no scope does not connect, and this Mac-10 rips flesh from bone. Mutira's responds on an AWP, never seen it. ZywOo won't let it happen. Crazy 1v3. And off to the hills. Those little details matter more. Oh, Mezi, that's just not cool. That's not fair.
Long's already been taken, has been for a long while now. Vitality could just slip right in behind him. in just a moment. Simple's going to get sandwiched unless Crazy can stay alive out here in the toilets. Backing up onto the truck. Power position on the AWP. Catching the first. There's Simple. Ooh. And the follow-up. Apex will run him down, but you'd like to think this is enough. 1 versus 3 clutch, and Apex can't find his footing. A lovely hold from Crazy. Flames still hanging around in the corner here, and they're going to try and recommit to this, try and clear it out on long. Crazy could get offered up as a kill. You know you'd have Flames boxed in at least, but no recovering this, at least not right away.
Yeah, and he's going to call for help as well. Vitality are going to bail him out of this position, right? Deep Molotov, Flash, everything they've got to keep the pressure on and allow Flames to either escape or move forward. Simple tries, but a missed shot. A wide peak could go very wrong. Flames getting closer and closer. Are you ready for this?
You're almost expecting them to not want to follow through with this. You know, a lot of time has elapsed. You've heard the AWP fire off, and that's where Vitality go a bit of the opposite of your expectations of them in this round, right? Yeah. Following through with that A play after it is a little labored, it is a little rough getting in through long. You do get slowed down, and you know the AWP's there. They just forge ahead.
Showing a fearless Vitality right now, who know they're hitting harder across the board. Fine to recommit. They were given the chance to escape, and they don't even take it. Simple's insta-rotate leaves the site up to Muteris, and
trying to tilt Simple, trying to tilt BC.Game. Oh, the train!
Choo-choo!
The train gets in the way! Back again!
Yeah, that doesn't work, unfortunately. Oh, Rob's got him anyway. They called it off the boost. He knew he was there. Rob's just pre-aims. What are you hoping for? The track wallbang? That ain't even... Oh, it goes through 1, not 2, I guess. There are 4 there. Rob's still got that entry, by the way. The info was passed along. Mezi and Con. Crazy comes with a swing, and he does survive, barely.
I mean, Crazy's playing ballsy right now. Might have to consider the rebrand. Simple. Here's the drop down out towards mid, but a second player ready to peek him from Party. And oh, that's a rough miss, but Simple, what do you do? They're closing in. Both sides. He leaves it to chance. No scope. And that's a very simple maneuver. Boxed into a corner now. But with eyes on Flames out of the long side, BC.Game have the info. Oh, Simple with the catch. And all right then. Comes down to this, does it? Clash of the Titans out here on short. Simple versus ZywOo. ZywOo's only got 20 seconds left to work with, and so just doesn't have the time to rise to this challenge. Simple sends him packing.
Look who's saving now, huh, Apex? But
I think, you know,
they're just happy to be here.
It makes a lot of sense when you see how competitive he gets in the games. When you try and shit talk Simple, you're going to spur him on. You're going to fire him up.
Yeah, I've never seen him.
Flash play out in a mid. That's lovely. And Crazy has been adapting to this game so well. His shot caught on the tree.
Who put that there?
Crazy's in behind enemy lines. Oh dear, now they know about him. Baited into that double peak.
Oh, Simple got stuck on the tree. And again, you know, those are the shots you would just always bank on him hitting. Terrorists win. So a couple more guns, and they can buy full.
Largely fallen out of favor in the current meta.
I'm just glad it's Apex. It makes it funnier. Boost is nice. Still got to play committed and Con. Do they stay here? It's a lot of resources. Top Con Molly, got to clear out these corners. Can electronic assist? Mezi's walked through the smoke. They've all walked past each other. Crazy does catch a whiff. They can't bail him out. Electronic's waiting for the guaranteed shot. Doesn't even kill his teammate. I thought that was bound to happen.
Yeah, that felt like it was destined to come through, but no. Only them benches, and Simple spent long enough sitting there. A third round secured. Still, You know he's going to be low and slow, and he has patience in abundance.
Yeah, he's keeping this B site open for business. They can go back to it. And I don't think this will go well for BC.Game. It depends on the timing. A gun's out here for Vitality on the smoke fade. 2 players walking in, a massacre, but 2 for 2 favors Vitality. It means they have the site. Smoke goes down for Rops. His close position pays off yet again. Bomb can go down here. 2 rounds left of the half. You have to give it a go. Can Crazy's nade change the game?
And playing a very, very solid map. Breaks that smoke on open, but no kill found through it. Plant now secured. Mutir is closing in. That's a keen double kill. And with Flames shut down, BC.Game able to recover on that B hit.
Been quiet games from these B players, but we saw what they did against Legacy. How will they fare against the Tech-9s?
Util's going to rein in. Aragorn steals himself away for the fight ahead. The short play looking to get cleaned up. He only gets out with 1. They're looking for Electronic, wondering where is this third piece? Flung further afield out towards short, and now is smoking his way. Bomb plant here, 4 on 3. Far from an easy round.
He'd only do so much. You need multi-kills on this retake. I don't think Simple Zorp is the gun for the job right now. Scope reveals, Crazy gets closer, these pistols ready to pounce.
Flashes in to try and tee this up. Crazy and Electronic come through with openers. Simple wrestles 1 back, and it's going to come down to this. Apex versus Electronic. Dancing around this smoke. Spot on for Apex as he closes out this half in style. 8-4 Vitality, a winning T-side. This is where BC.Game have faced all their problems. And even though it's undeniable, Simple showing up in much better form here on Overpass, you're left with the feeling it's all happened a little too late. ZywOo getting involved early. USP out in mid will get run down.
Big
Clash
Simple
continues, and the USPs arrive on long to offer assistance.
How's Apex gotten here? Tell me that. He's right behind them. They don't even know. And so BC.Game check their back, but Apex good for the task. Headshot and closes. Simply done by the captain of Team Vitality. Flamesy jump spotting, gets the info towards B. He saw someone. They're ready to uncrouch on their own boost, get a bit of revenge as well. ZywOo once more, bit of ego to that, pushes through the smoke and finds Crazy. It's a nice pick back.
And I mean, at this point, you've lost your A control, right? The only option in front of you is just to follow through with this B hit. Good catch for Mutiris. Apex now tries to take up arms and looks to defend this B site with his life. Still not intent on giving it away. It's left as Simple. Util starts to shower on in, and not long for this round, not long for this series. Vitality take that first rifle round.
Seeing ZywOo get super keen in this game as well, really aggressive.
He's got waves of support here. Apex ready to play off of him. ZywOo meant to be shoring up the connector fight. Rops is even dinked there in this clash out towards middle. Simple comes hunting for the kill. An awkward timing. He quick switched off the AWP, so didn't get that shot off in time. They still know the Rops is low.
Oh dear, what a... Might have been a 5v3 now. Vitality have a second chance at the
With
round.
Rops making noise on long, them knowing he's dinked, I wonder if you would just entirely overlook Apex. I think you're going to be so tunnel visioned, thinking you've read the Rops reposition, that you end up playing right into Apex's hands. Axe turned. Mutiris gives chase. They learn about him now. They've got him boxed in this corner. Aragorn, are you up for the job? Low health on Apex. Don't get too twitchy. Don't get too nervous. That kill's right there.
3-kill round for Aragorn. Crazy gets the AWP. He's low. They're still quite spread out. You don't want to throw away this round with full health on both Vitality players. 25 seconds. The bomb needs to make up its mind. Sat in con right now. Simple follows up. Re-aggression punished. Mezi through a flash. They should know he's heaven. Bomb still needs to make it in, and so it runs. And Mezi looks like he's just saving, or at least trying to. Electronic lurked out the B-bomb site. And safety is nowhere for Mezi. So why not just fight your way out of this position? He wouldn't, would he?
Oh, just spotted. Thank goodness. No crazy ninja defuse from Mezi.
I think he's being told to do that.
Yeah.
Aragorn, big 4K round.
And hey, I tell you what, you know, Taz, someone who... He's right. This Vitality squad are a tricky bunch, always looking to get behind you.
Oh, tricky indeed. Oh, full blind.
Oh, no way.
Through the fire and flames. Sparks electronic. One way to kick off the round. Rob's immune to both grenades. Still sits at 100 health in connector. 4 kills away from a damning defeat against the world's best. Rob strikes and lives to survive. There is no punish from Aragorn. He looks on. There's 2 players right there. He couldn't even connect a shot.
Well, they're getting chased down here in Con. Had to battle forward. That was really the only option. And Robs just keeps on providing more and more options to Vitality. Closes it there, and then him and Flames side by side to walk this one home. They don't break a sweat on Overpass. There was that brief moment where you thought something could be cooking on Dust 2.